Hi, my name is Via Keith. This is my course reflection video. So let's just get started with part A, question 1, which states, what is one specific academic topic do you find the most interesting? So immediately I just looked to see wherever I had the most notes on a topic, and that was, of course, when we were talking about several major healthcare laws. So my favorite healthcare law to continue to study in is the ADA, the Americans with Disability Act, and that is because both of my parents have brain injuries, so they both are disabled. And I just love to continue to learn and grow about what the ADA stands for, especially as I've been tackling it with several classes from this class, but also from Disability and Society, that health science class as well. It's been super interesting to just kind of see two different perspectives of what ADA stands for. And just continue to grow in that. What specific academic assignment do you find your most interesting? I actually found the final paper very, very interesting. I am definitely I like writing papers. I don't like testing. So I thought learning about AI and healthcare was super, super helpful and very interesting. For right action, I hope you learn legal healthcare. Yeah. So I read 3 different articles because that was the assignment, but also just because those 3 different articles talked a lot with different perspectives. One more benefiting the patient, one more benefiting the provider, and then one that was kind of super neutral in a sense and had perspectives based on money and what other systems are doing. And I just think that was super, super cool. But one thing that I found most interesting is actually a question that was left unanswered, and that is how security and safety is going to stay in place when, especially with HIPAA, with AI coming in. First topics and assignments fit with your professional career choice. So I actually have no idea what my career choice is going to be. Originally, it was going to be working in Disney's health services, which is such a unique answer. And unfortunately, I'm not well equipped at the moment to fully answer this question because I'm not sure what that job will fully entire and have, I guess. But what I can answer is something that was kind of broad across all occupations was the contract law at the very beginning. We started learning about that. Just kind of learning how that is super specific to the occupation, super specific to the individual, and how that is kind of like what you live by. I also just didn't realize how contract laws work, especially in healthcare system. So I'm more familiar with that now. An academic choice I feel like was missing. I honestly don't know, just because this class was so fast and learning so many things. I was more focused on what I was learning than focused on what I wasn't learning. So I'm not really sure how to answer that question just because there was so much packed into this class. So I'm just gonna keep going. What was your prior knowledge of government policies? Like I said before, the ADA was something I was very, very familiar with. And like I said, I'm just continuing to grow in that. And I learned that from Disability and Society as well, and also just Medicare and Medicaid. That's been something we've been learning since day one of being at IUPUI in our health science classes, so those as well. When it comes to assumptions or expectations about this health law course, honestly, just learning exactly what the title of the course is, which is Legal and Regulatory Systems of Healthcare, literally just that. That was my expectation. I will be learning the legal and regulatory systems of healthcare, which makes sense. I really didn't have a lot of assumptions or expectations going into this class, except for what I thought I was going to be learning. And I did learn exactly what I thought I was going to be learning. How did those assumptions affect how you studied? I guess a lot of it, truly, especially when we were just doing the healthcare laws, was just memorizing and understanding what each law does and stands for and what it means for it to be in the healthcare system and its importance in that. So just kind of focusing on those things when I studied. Did your study habits for healthcare law change as you progressed into this course? No. I do a pretty good job at trying to study. I will say that the first test did throw me off just because of open-ending questions, and it does cause you to think a little bit more than just the surface level note cards. So I think just kind of understanding how the tests work to help me understand how to study better. Policies, role of government healthcare. This course helped a lot. I wish it wasn't so fast-paced, but I guess for a 6-week course, it kind of has to be. A new skill that I learned was just kind of honestly how to write faster, how to pick up information and roll with it. This class was packed with information, so I was just able to kind of grab and go when writing my paper and just find sources a lot faster. there wasn't anything that was super specific either that made me be like, oh yeah, I want to do that in healthcare. Again, I feel like this class was kind of across the board on different healthcare related laws and regulations, as it should be, because that's what it is for. So it didn't really help me make any choice about future jobs or any specialization or anything. Because I'm still not sure of what my health related career is going to be, there's not really anything like experiences from this law course that I would say will support my choice of health related career, but it just helped grow my knowledge in it. I learned that there's still so much in the air regarding artificial intelligence and how it's going to work in the healthcare world, especially along with HIPAA. Because HIPAA was created in 1990, a lot of different articles thought that it was very outdated for artificial intelligence, especially with the advances of technology. So I am learning that not everything is answered. There is still so much in the air, so much that is changing, especially in regards to law and regulations that are being established. And I learned this doing the final research paper, and this learning matters because this is the future of healthcare. A lot of it is technological advances, and that's how we grow, and making things more efficient, making more quality of life, just all of those things. So that is why it matters.